Hi, everybody. My name is Vanessa St. Louis from Mekka Communications Incorporated, Canada, and I am the Human Resources Manager with Mekka Communications Incorporated. And I'm here today to tell you once more about two unilingual English speaking work at home opportunities. um, I'm here to share some information with you, and I just want to welcome you to our virtual information session. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Mekka Communications. We're a brand new call center. We specializing in providing remote work for work at home call center representatives just as yourself. So today I'm here to tell you about two great opportunities to work with Mekka on the Arise platform. So I'm going to get started right away. What I'm going to do, everybody, is I'm going to share my screen. Before I do so, I want to let you know that training is done from the comfort of your own home. Everything is done remotely, so you don't have to step outside, especially now because we are in our colder months here in the Canadian hemisphere. And I just want to let you know, when we say it's open to all Canadians, that means all 10 provinces as well as the territories. We have also extended our work from home um, availability to those living overseas at this moment for Jamaica. So let me get started right away. What I'm going to do is share my screen with you. And okay, here we go. Share. So I'm thinking that you can all see me right now. So I'm going to start off first with one of our popular clients on the Arise platform with Mekka, and that is TurboTax. We all know after Christmas time, everybody's thinking refunds and filing your taxes. And at this moment, I'm so sorry. At this moment, we are hiring English speaking at home remote agents, both in Canada as well as Jamaica, to do call center work for TurboTax. So I'm going to jump ahead a little bit because some of you are probably wondering what TurboTax is. TurboTax Intuit was bought out by Intuit. TurboTax was a sole entity which was bought out by Intuit. So Intuit is an enterprise software company that develops financial and tax preparation software and related services for small businesses, accountants, and individuals. The TurboTax is a preparation software package and is one of the most popular income tax preparation software packages in North America. So the software is designed to guide individuals in Canada who are filing their taxes by a step-by-step process. So it's very easy compared to back in the day when you had to go to a pharmacy or post office and get several of those blue forms and fill it out with glasses, strong coffee, a calculator, and a pen. Now we have TurboTax. There are others, however, just as the testimonial said, Intuit TurboTax is actually one of the number one tax software that makes it real easy for filers to just get their taxes done in an easy step-by-step manner. So right now, TurboTax is hiring call center representatives to work by video. So it's a little head screenshot. You'd wear a white collared shirt and serve your customers face to face. So because tax is only for a season, this position is contracted and you'd begin working on February 24th when tax season is in full effect until the 13th of May. So that's February, March, April, May. It's a 3-month contract. However, top performers have an opportunity to keep the contract and serve our TurboTax Intuit customers permanent. So if you do great, there's not only the chance to have this contract turn into permanent full-time, you're also able to earn $16.50 Canadian per hour if you're a top performer. So top performers are representatives within 60 days of beginning to take actual calls. Once your training phase 1 and 2 is over, you get an opportunity to show your skills and what you can do. Those who are on time for their scheduled shifts are wowing their customers. They do get a pay increase of $1.50, which is amazing. The starting rate for TurboTax is 15 Canadian dollars per hour. Now, right here, it tells you it's $7.50 per interval. What intervals are 30-minute slots where you could schedule to work. So let's just say you want a short day, you can only manage to do a 30-minute shift. For that 30-minute, you would not be paid the full 15, rather you'd be paid $7.50, which is half of $15 for that half hour. So you schedule your schedule in 30-minute increments. Now, I wanted to let you know the fantastic thing about working with Mekka on the Arise platform is that work is not scheduled for you, rather you schedule work around you. You have the freedom to create your own schedule. So basically you work as little as you want or as much as you want. So let me get started. 15 Canadian an hour, $7.50 per every half hour. The training would begin on the 28th of February until March the 23rd. So it's a couple of weeks of training. It's Monday to Friday, 4 hours per day. So there's 2 class times offered. Monday to Friday, you could either chose 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. or the 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time, of course. And the 24th of March, you would then begin phase 2 of training, which is when live call taking would kick in. So while you're on the phone, you're paid for the time that you're on the phone in phase 2 of training at the $15 Canadian per hour. Now, Mekka Communications outside of Arise, we do offer a $150 stipend. In phase 1, you wouldn't be earning an hourly rate because it's a course program, which is offered for people who, are interested in working within the income tax industry. Now, I don't want to scare you thinking, oh my God, I have to learn math and how to calculate. all you would simply be doing are things like resetting passwords for the customers, answering inquiries. There is a knowledge base with Intuit TurboTax, which is great. I myself also worked with TurboTax Intuit, and the knowledge base was a lifesaver because people will ask you questions. You wouldn't be able to answer income tax questions. However, in terms of the software and finding certain things within the software, um, the knowledge base is there to guide you. So it's your Intuit TurboTax Bible. It is a wonderful program. I learned a lot about people, a lot about income taxes, things I never knew before. And at the same time, it's a very rewarding job knowing that you're helping people, especially in the field of income tax. So you do get to choose either morning or evening training. Okay. So let me tell you about the hours of operation. By the time you get out on the floor, income tax season will be in full swing. So the hours of operation, where you could schedule your hours as of March 24th through to the 2nd of May, is Sunday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Time. During the busy season, um, you are required to do 1 hour on Monday. So every Monday you have to work a minimum of 1 hour. And then this is when it's kind of slowing down. But in the meantime, from May the 3rd to May the 13th, the hours of operation are as well Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, when it's real busy, I'm going to highlight it here. You are required to do a 4 hours Saturday or Sunday. You could do 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday, or a combination of both. And then during the busy time, rather than an hour being required on Mondays, it's actually 2 hours. So 4 intervals are the equivalent to 2 hours. So most intervals, most time, availability is from Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Now, the peak week begins on the 25th of April. This is when we're getting closer to April 30th. Everybody's rushing to get their taxes submitted to Revenue Canada. So you are required during the peak week, which is when things are coming to an end for income tax filers, you are required to do a minimum of 20 hours for this week only. So the week of April 25th. Okay. Now we did touch base about who Intuit TurboTax is. TurboTax was bought out by Intuit. Thus the merging of the name Intuit Inc. TurboTax. You can also research more about TurboTax by visiting this site here. So it's turbotax.intuit.ca. Even if you're filing your taxes, you could check out the wonderful software available. Some are free, some you pay for. Also wanted to let you know as well that you can either use the online service or purchase the disc, the CD, which you would install onto your laptop, desktop, and you're able to actually have it installed on your device and do your taxes. Now, I mentioned before, you'll be serving your customers by video, just a little headshot with a blue background. You are required to wear a white logo-free collared shirt, which you can get at Walmart or What If You for under $10. It has to be like a polo style shirt, button down, as you will be interacting with your customers face to face. But don't worry. I mean, I've met a lot of really cool and wonderful people servicing TurboTax, and the training is amazing. After training, there's tons of support, virtual rooms, or you could have a coach talk to you in your headset while you help your customer. You are never alone on this program. There's always support around. Okay. So you will be sent the Logitech C170 webcam. It's called a chat pack, and that's what it includes. You do need to have a USB headset with phone quality audio. It is required. So like Logitech, I bought my headset at Walmart for under $20. If you want state of the art, like the Patronics model, you can do so. However, this under $20, and I've had this headset for quite a few years now. Now, you do need to have a i5 processor or the AMD equivalent required, with at minimum of 4 GB of memory. 8 GB are preferred, but the minimum is actually 4 GB. So you would need to be using a Windows 8.164 bit rate or the Windows 10 with a 64 bit rate as well. Now, the wonderful thing about Mekka Communications, we do have our tech support manager, Vidal James King, and he is always there to assist you with whatever technical issues or questions that you may have. Now, I wanted to tell you that those who are interested on servicing the TurboTax Intuit program opportunity, that you do get, you have to go through 5 prerequisites. So you register on the Arise platform with Mekka Communications, and then you do a voice assessment just to test your grammar skills and make sure that your customers will understand you and you will understand your customers. After that, you do a computer test to see and make sure that your computer could manage incoming calls and that it's compatible with the system requirements that was mentioned right here. Okay. So you also do a program assessment, where you'll be tested, on your customer service expertise. So you'll be given some call center scenarios, and then you choose the best answer and test your problem solving skills. So as an agent working with TurboTax customers by phone and smart look, screen share, and the video, focusing on tax related questions, data entry, and navigation, which, as I can personally tell you, it's very easy. So what you do, you have the knowledge base available, you've got the chat room and coaches all the time, and I cannot emphasize just how much you are never alone when working for TurboTax. You do need to be positive in representing the client, Intuit and TurboTax products, and take a caring and empathetic approach to customer interactions. You do need to be articulate in how to use the TurboTax products accurately and efficiently and resolve customer inquiries on the first contact. So first call resolution is what we aim for. You do need to be able to provide quality customer service and also show your customers that you are able to effectively troubleshoot and resolve some technical inquiries. And I don't want you to be afraid when I say that technical word. It's very simple and easy. And when in doubt, reach out. And that's why there is so much support for you as an agent working on the TurboTax program. I'm sorry, I had to mute. I got a bit of a dry throat. So, as I mentioned, that this opportunity, it's a contracted position, as income tax is seasonal. However, I did mention to you that a limited number of top performing service partners, which are agents as yourself, you can be offered to continue to work with TurboTax after the 13th. So if this is something that you could see yourself doing all year round, be a good worker, be on time, although you have the freedom to create your own shift and basically work at your availability. If you do schedule your hours, be committed, show up on time, learn as much as you can in training, and just be a sincere individual that just wants to help others. So this is what you need for not only to keep the contract after, but also to earn the $1.50 raise from $15 to $16.50 an hour. You would need to demonstrate within the first 60 days outstanding problem solving skills, be patient, use empathy, not sympathy, but empathy and understanding the customer's needs or frustration. Not every call is a bowl of cherries, but you do have to be able to have the strength to manage stress and to work under pressure. You do need to be skilled and efficient in writing and verbal communication, outstanding listening skills, provide knowledgeable, friendly, and eloquent customer service, and understand how to navigate and efficiently use the tools. Okay. So phase one, as I mentioned, it's mainly a class. You will have a trainer, so instructor led and self-paced learning. Um, phase two, this is when you are still in training, but your calls are monitored. You receive coaching, you know, this is where you're taking live calls, and this is where your $15 per hour will kick in. We do provide that stipend of $150, however, though. Okay, so you will be given assignments that you complete on your own time frame, but they do have a deadline. So you do need to do complete 100% of modules, participate in class. There are two assessments, like an exam. I'm so sorry. It's the season to have flu symptoms coming on. So you do need, I'm so glad I'm working from home as well. So you do need to pass two assessments with a mark minimum score of 75% or more But the great bonus, sometimes on the first try, we're nervous and we're not thinking clearly. So you do get 4 shots at each of the assessments. So not to worry, you get 4 chances. Now you do need to participate in role play scenarios with the instructor, participate in live calling awards for certification. And during phase 2, um, you do need to schedule your times where you'll be on the phone. So it's a minimum of 30 hours, okay? And all learners, trainees, agents, they do need to take the self-paced partner safety awareness course and score a minimum of 80% on the assessment. Okay, so with any job, training is the most crucial part of the learning process, because if you miss something, it's something that you may not understand or be able to do when you begin on the phone. Now, we do have to undergo a background check that must come back clear. You only do these background checks every 6 months. So let's say you're finished with the TurboTax contract and another position comes up on the platform, and it's only been 3 months since you've taken the background check. You are given a chance. You don't have to do it every single time, which is wonderful. Okay, now this PDF, I'm going to be sending it out to those of you who express interest. So the first step is watching the information session, finding out whether you're interested in the Intuit TurboTax program or not. The course cost is $50. However, we at Mekka, we do take care of that $50 cost for you. The deadline to be enrolled, registering on the platform for Intuit TurboTax is February 18th, and then you begin training on the 28th of February. Phase 2 starts March 24th, so this is where your $15 an hour kicks in. Okay, now we do have another English speaking opportunity. Just give me a moment and I will share that with you. It's actually called Reliance Home Comfort. So Reliance Home Comfort is actually HVAC company. They deal with furnaces, air conditioners, water heaters. The hourly rate starts at $14 an hour. And I will definitely send out a PDF to provide you with more information on Reliance. Right now, the number one client, or the opportunity that we're actually focusing on, is Intuit. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Here I am. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So as I mentioned, you have until February 18th to enroll for the Intuit TurboTax position, starting at 15 Canadian dollars an hour, with the opportunity to receive $1.50 pay increase to $16.50 an hour. It is a work at home opportunity, so everything is done remotely. You don't have to leave your house for a thing. Work-wise, I should say, you are paid by direct deposit. And there are system requirements, which I will be sending that out to those of you who express interest. in the program. So I'm going to share my screen just one more time. Here I am. And the reason that I'm sharing my screen here, I'm sharing my screen to show, provide you with the email address for Mekka, MEKKACOMMUNICATIONS at gmail.com. So that is Mekka Communications at gmail.com. We are available from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday to take calls, and the number is 437-889-8691. So let me bold that as well. So please send your resume and express your interest in the Intuit TurboTax opportunity to Mekka Communications at gmail.com. You can also give us a call at 437-889-8691 if you would like to speak with our technician, Vidal. You can also send an email to request at mekkacommunications at gmail.com. Here we are. So that's pretty much it for today in regards to the Intuit TurboTax program. Do remember that there's Reliance is also available as well on the platform as well too. And it's been a pleasure to join you here today and share with you about this wonderful opportunity to work with Mekka Communications on the Arise platform for Intuit TurboTax. Thank you so much for your time, everybody. And I just want to wish you a wonderful day.